Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today I will be reviewing another brand new game for you. Today we're gonna be taking a look at Felix the cat. The classic cartoon icon is back, but how does he hold up in 2024 on the PS5, you may ask? Let's dive into the game, its mechanics and everything you need to know about before picking up this classic nostalgic adventure. And again, big shout out to the developers for giving me a review code for this game. It is fairly brand new. I got my hands on it quite early and I've had some time to play it myself, so I'll be giving you my thoughts on the game. I'll be covering the gameplay, the visuals, the sound and overall experience. And also for all the platinum trophy hunters out there, it is a very easy platinum. So without further ado, let's take a look at Felix the Cat remastered for the PS5. Firstly, let's talk about the story. Felix the Cat on PS5 isn't just a rehash of old episodes. This is a fresh new adventure with Felix embarking on a quest to save his friend Kitty from the evil professor. While it stays true to the classic cartoon's whimsical charm, it also adds a bit of modern flair with quirky dialogue and fun references for long-time fans. It doesn't take itself too seriously, which is part of the charm. Now, onto the gameplay. At its core, Felix the Cat is a side-scrolling platformer with some clever twists. Felix can use his magic bag to transform into all sorts of gadgets, from a car to a tank to even a hot air balloon. The mechanic keeps things fresh as you're constantly switching strategies based on your bag's transformations, and the controls tight and responsive, which is key for any platformer. The level design ranges from simple and fun to surprisingly challenging. It's clear the developers aim to make this game accessible to both kids and older fans looking for a nostalgic trip without making it too easy. Visually, the game stays true to Felix's cartoon roots. The art style is beautifully hand-drawn, mimicking the original animation from the 1920s, but with a modern HD twist. The vibrant colors and fluid animations make it a joy to look at, and on the PS5 it's all smooth in 4K. Now you can save the game at any point, and it does have a rewind feature, which obviously makes it really easy, which means any mistake that you ever make, you can just rewind and go back and play it. So it's almost like having unlimited lives. It's like similar to the PS2 classics or the PS1 classics on the PS Plus catalog. It comes with a rewind feature built in game, which just makes it a lot easier. And I quite like that for one, as you know, I'm not the best of gamers when it comes to being really good at a game. So a feature like this would really help first time players to get into this sort of game. If they're sort of thinking about the challenges, it's very easy, and that's due to the rewind feature being available. Now let's talk about the audio. The sound design in Felix the Cat is just as playful as the visuals. Every jump, punch and transformation comes with a satisfying sound effect, making each action feel impactful. The soundtrack mixes classic Felix the Cat tunes with some modern beats, and it fits the game perfectly. It gives you that nostalgic feeling while also keeping things fresh with new tracks for each stage. So, what's the final verdict? Felix the Cat on the PS5 is a delightful surprise. It's a solid platformer with enough charm and clever design to make it stand out even in today's crowded market. If you're a fan of classic platformers, or if you grew up watching Felix the Cat, this game is a must play. It blends nostalgia with modern gameplay mechanics beautifully. My only gripe is that it could have used a bit more variety in some of the later levels, but it never stops being fun. So, should you pick this one up? Absolutely. Felix the Cat on PS5 is worth your time, especially if you're looking for a throwback that feels fresh. Now, one of the highlights of the game is the boss battles. Each boss feels like a throwback to the old school platformer era, but with a modern twist. The bosses are all based on classic Felix villains, but they've been reimagined with creative designs and attack patterns. These fights can get pretty intense, requiring you to switch between different transformations, like turning into a tank for firepower or using the balloon to evade attacks from above. What I really enjoyed was how each boss battle felt unique. You're not just learning attack patterns, you're thinking on your feet and using the right gadgets at the right time. Now I just want to touch on the rewind feature again. It's one of the coolest features in the game and something that really adds to the modern experience. It's essentially a second chance mechanic that allows you to rewind time if you make a mistake. I found it especially handy in boss battles when I misjudged an attack pattern. Instead of restarting the whole fight, a quick rewind lets you correct mistakes without breaking the flow of the game. Now in addition to this, there is also a PSP version available with the game, which also has cheats, so which is a very good love letter to nostalgic games. Overall, if you're a fan of Felix the Cat, if you watched the show back in the day and you're just generally you like a fun side scroller which is very easy, not challenging, this is the game for you. It is currently on the PS Store for $19.99, and just remember, Platinum Hunters, this is a very easy platinum. Nonetheless, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming reviews, news and everything in between. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite Felix the Cat memory. Are you going to be playing this game? And until next time.